How's it going, everybody? Going good? Going good? Are you guys having a good Monday? I'm pretty sure it is Monday, yes? Alrighty, well, what's going on, everybody? What is going on? My name is Kermit. Welcome back to yet another episode on the Cube SMP, my friends. So, I have a little bit of explaining to do regarding actually a couple different situations. So, first situation is, I'm dead. Or, I'm not dead right now. I died. I died, my friends. I took my 6th death. All of my items despawned. Once again, tragedy has struck the frog. So as you guys know, as I've mentioned multiple times before, I have a terrible, terrible habit of getting distracted. I actually do have ADD, diagnosed when I was freaking 7. But I have a terrible habit of getting distracted and leaving my guy AFK in just random ass freaking spots. Like, I left my guy AFK in the middle of the Guardian farm, and eventually, you know, a zombie spawned, a zombie came in, and a zombie munched on some frog legs. So I am dead. I lost all of my stuff. B actually tried to find my stuff when I died, but she was unable to because she did not know that I was at the Guardian farm. But, yeah, so I died. I lost all my stuff. I lost about 43 levels, and that is why we are hanging out at the Guardian farm. I have a lot of enchanting to do. I've got about 55 levels here. I'm hoping that gets us where we need to, but if it doesn't, you know, we can always go back and get a couple more levels from the Enderman behind me. With that being said, I also have a decent amount of enchanted books on me, my friends. I basically have everything I need in order to get myself resituated, in order to get myself re-enchanted, in order to get my equipment back to where it was. I think the only thing I'm missing are a couple of unbreaking books. But let's look at this, my friends. Let's look at this. I've got protection books. I've got 4 protection books. I've got all the books that I also need for the rest of my armor. So I got Respiration, Aqua Affinity, Depth Strider, and Feather Falling for my boots. I've got a couple of Silk Touch books for a couple pieces of my, or a couple tools. I gotta probably do my my pickaxe, and I'll actually probably do my axe, and I'll tell you guys why later on. Over here, I've got 3 efficiency books for, of course, my 3 tools down there. I've got a couple of unbreaking books for my armor. Maybe we'll probably do my armor. I think I'll probably get unbreaking on my tools later on. And then we also have sharpness, fire aspect, and looting 3 for my sword. So, let's get busy enchanting, my friends. Let's get busy enchanting. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So while I do this, I also wanted to talk to you guys about something else that has been going on in my life. Something that deserves to be talked about. So I have only put up about 3 videos this entire freaking week. And, oh, first of all, oh no! Oh, balls! Oh, man, I gotta go get a freaking anvil. Oh, what a load of crap. Alright, we're gonna continue this conversation in just a second. Let me go grab another anvil and we can talk a little bit more. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, we're back, my friends, and I also made ourselves a couple of anvils. So I got one up there, and I made a couple spares just in case we end up running out, or, you know, just in case anybody else comes on here and their anvil breaks on them. They won't have to run all the way back to their house in order to get just a little bit of iron. I really don't mind. So, okay. What were we talking about, my friends? What were we talking about? I think I remember. So, I have only uploaded 3 freaking videos in the past week, my friends. Ugh. What the heck, Kermit? What the heck, Frog? I don't know, man. I honestly don't know what the heck is going on. I mean, that's not true. I kind of know what's going on. I've kind of done a little bit of brainstorming. I've kind of done a little bit of soul searching, I guess you could say. Yes, and so I think I'm prepared to have this conversation with you guys. Alrighty, so life is stressful, my friends. Life gets to a point. I know a lot of you guys are younger, and I know there's also a couple of adults who watch my videos, so I know some of you guys out there will be able to understand, but life gets to a point where, I don't know how to say this, my friends. Being an adult freaking sucks. I guess you could say that. Being an adult sucks. What else do I want to say? I think that's it. Alright, wrapping up the conversation. I'm just going to speed enchant through the rest of this. No, I'm just kidding, my friends. I am just kidding. Alrighty, so being an adult sucks. You guys probably knew that. Oh, I'm already out of levels. Alrighty, I got a couple more levels. Let's jump back into it. Alright, so what I'm trying to say is this. Being a kid gets to a point where it's no longer cool. Like, there's a time where everybody has to grow up, basically, and that is kind of what I'm doing right now, or at least that's what I'm trying to work on. and it is indeed taking quite a toll out of me. Actually, I don't want to unbreak those. It's taking quite a toll out of just my life, out of the time I spend during the day, out of the amount of energy and the amount of motivation I have, because there's a lot of, let's say, bad habits that I'm trying to get rid of, and getting rid of those said bad habits is indeed taking a lot out of me, I guess. And yeah, it's also fuck. Alright, I guess what I'm really trying to say is that I have had a lot on my mind the past couple days. In fact, I've had so much on my mind that I just haven't really been able to focus on Minecraft. I haven't really been able to plan out my episodes. I haven't been able to figure out what projects I want to work on the cube. And when I have figured that out, it's very hard for me to kind of gather the motivation I need to actually hop on here and, you know, spend the 6, 7, 8 hours that it requires in order to prep a freaking cube episode. And so, I don't know, man, there's just been a lot going on the past week. There's been a lot of stress. There's been a lot of, I guess you could say, growing up that I need to do. You know, I know a lot of you guys are a lot younger than I am, and I am, you know, I kind of pride myself in being mature. But in reality, man, I have a long, long way to go. Like, there is still so much for me to learn, and how to live, and how to be a father, and how to do YouTube, and how to just, I don't know, be a productive member of society. And I think that is really what has been taking a toll out of my motivation, out of my trains of thought, I don't know, multiple trains of thought. But yeah, I don't know, the past week there's just been a lot going on. I've been trying to do a lot of juggling, I guess you could say, between YouTube, between the baby, between being in a committed relationship, between trying to be a family member as well, because as some of you guys might know, I do indeed still kind of live with my parents. Well, I mean, my mom and her boyfriend, they live in a house across from me. I live in like a mother-in-law house, which is kind of just a little house across the driveway, basically. And so that's what I've been doing, and I've just been spending a little bit of time with my family, trying to, I don't know, I guess I've been trying to prioritize, I guess you could say. And while I've been trying to prioritize, I've also been trying to, I don't know, stop a couple of, I don't know, bad habits, I guess you could also say. Like, I feel like everybody has bad habits, you know. Some people, you know, don't shower for 2 weeks. That would be a bad habit, whereas my bad habits are, you know, not really hygiene related. I feel like I do a pretty good job of keeping my froggy body clean. But some habits that I do have just kind of get in the way of production, of me being a productive person, you know. And so, I don't know, the past couple of weeks I've just been trying to reorganize my life and try to get things back in order, try to figure out a couple of things within my relationship as well. But I'm not really going to go into a whole bunch of details because you guys don't really need to worry about everything. You know, that's really my burden. It really is just my life that I've got to straighten out. And so, yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing the past couple of days. That's kind of what I've been doing this past week, is just, I don't know, trying to figure out where I want my life to go, you know? Like, I started this conversation off by saying, you know, some people, or some of you guys who are younger will have no idea what this means, and some people who have grown up a little bit, you know, probably will understand this a little bit better. But there comes a point in everybody's life where you have to stop being a child and you have to actually grow up, and that requires a lot of decision making. That requires a lot of it requires foundations to be built, and then based on what foundations you build, that really is like the deciding factor of what your life is going to look like, you know, 10, 15, 20 years down the road. And so, I don't know, man, the past couple of days have been pretty stressful, my friends. It's been pretty stressful. Like, it really is at a point where I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do in my life. You know, I don't know if I want to do YouTube, you know, 20 years down the road. And so I'm trying to figure out what kind of steps I need to take in order to make sure I have a stable career, make sure I'm able to, you know, support my child, make sure I'm able to be inside a committed relationship and things like that, you know. So it's yeah, it's been a tough week, but I'm sure things will go back to normal as soon as possible. I've still got a couple of things to figure out. I still have a couple of decisions that I need to make, and oh no. Oh, okay, woo! Okay, we got one. Have the Enderman stopped spawning? That is not cool. Uh-oh. I think they're still coming. Okay, I think they're still coming, my friends. I think they're still coming. But yeah, whew, yeah, so that's basically the gist of it. The past week I've been just trying to reorganize a couple things, just trying to get things back on track. With that being said, I have also spent a little bit of time setting up something I think you guys will really enjoy. So the past couple of days, well, I guess not the past couple of days, I think about a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned factions and how it's probably going to be, arriving on the channel soon. And that, things were kind of in the works behind the scenes. Well, my friends, things are finally about to take off. So, it is time, my friends. It is time for you. It is time for me to tell you what faction server I'm going to play on. I've seen a bunch of suggestions, and honestly, the server that I'm going to be playing on probably has not been suggested by anybody, I don't think. But I am going to be an owner, an owner, my friends. Now that's actually a big that's actually a big factor as to why I made this decision. But somebody came to me asking me if I wanted partial ownership of it's kind of a small server. It's called Veratic MC. The IP will of course be down in the description. But yeah, somebody came to me, asked me, yo man, we love your stuff. Would you possibly want to, take partial ownership of this server? You record factions on it. We've got a couple other plugins going on. We're really just kind of, starting to grow our fan base, starting to get some players on, and we really think that this could be a good home for you. And I've also had a couple other offers, and so I kind of took a couple days and thought about it, and I have indeed come to the conclusion that this is what I want to do, my friends. I am going to be an owner of Veratic MC. Alongside, this might make a couple of you guys kind of happy. A couple of you guys might not really care, but Tomahawk is also an owner of Veratic MC. I think he's got a couple of videos out. He's got a couple of factions videos out, among other things. But yeah, it'll be me, Tomahawk, a guy named Kyle, and then I think that's basically it. Oh, I think there's one other guy. I think the main developer guy is also an owner. So it'll be us four. We'll be running the server. There's a pretty decent sized staff with moderators and plugin developers and, senior moderators and managers and administrators and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to be starting factions, my friends. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I've honestly spent a couple of days. What am I doing, man? I've spent a couple of days just kind of figuring out like how to do factions and what I wanted to do and how I wanted to start the series. And I've also spent a little bit of time kind of reaching out to old friends of mine to see if anybody would be down to join said faction series with me, be a part of my faction so we can, start off strong, take over the world, and fun stuff like that. Okay, what doesn't have protection on it? Do my shoes not have protection? My shoes do not have protection. What the heck, man? Let's put those on there. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, my friends. Hopefully, with the new server, with the new faction series taking off, I think just having the extra content to record right now, like the only thing I'm really recording is the cube. I did Warlords a little bit, and I'll probably do a couple more episodes in the future, but Warlords is definitely not something I could do, like every other day or every, 3 days. It's definitely something that, it's fun for a little bit, but the videos are a little repetitive. It is something that I think it's more fun playing than it is watching, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think that makes sense. It's definitely a lot more fun. Dude, I didn't even put this book on. Oh yeah, that's because I ran out of levels. But yeah, it's definitely a lot more fun playing it than it is watching it, and I can kind of get that feel when it comes to the comments and when I've kind of looking at how many views it gets. Some of you guys might know this, but the amount of views that a series gets is a huge factor as to whether or not it's going to continue or not. If I record something and if the majority of my fan base doesn't want to watch it, then it doesn't really make sense for me to continue to invest the time and energy that it takes to record that. I'd rather, take that time and put it into something that most people actually enjoy, such as the cube or hopefully factions, But, yeah, so hopefully once we get the server up and running, or once I start recording on it more, I'm actually already owner. My rank has already been set. Have already taken a little bit of time out of the past couple of days to get to know a couple of the moderators. I was in the TeamSpeak the other day, you know, hanging out with some of them. Some of them are kind of funny, my friends, mainly because they're younger, you know, they're probably 14, 15, 16-year-olds. And, of course, there are also a couple fanboys, which is, I don't know, man. It always trips me out to interact with people who just freak out at the fact that I'm in the same team. Like, oh my God, Kermit's here. Shh, shh, come on, guys. We gotta act right, man. Kermit's here. It's like, oh, come on, man. Well, I'm just a dude, just like you know. I am a little bit older, and you know, my interests are a little bit different, and I see the world a little bit differently than some of you younger folk. But I really am just another dude playing Minecraft. Like, there really shouldn't be some weird barrier between me and the people who watch my videos. But yeah, what else do I want to say? Let's see here. Talked about server, talked about organizing my shit. Dashel. Oh, I'll give you guys a little bit of an update on Dashel. Dashel is doing great. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh man, how's Dashel doing? What's he up to? Man, dude, he's doing amazing, man. Honestly, it really is just a trip. Like, I was talking to my mom a little bit, and she was telling me how when she had me, you know, I'm her oldest son. And when she had me, it really put things into perspective. It puts the love that your parents have for you into perspective, because there really is just nothing that compares to the love that a parent has for their child, in my opinion. It's insane, man. It's insane how much you can care. How much let's see, what's the right word? Unconditional. You can care, you know? Unconditionally caring about somebody? I don't know, man. I'm getting my words all jumbled up. But yeah, he's doing absolutely amazing. He's just getting so freaking big so fast. Like, I don't know, it makes me kind of sad to just kind of think about, right now he can sit on my lap, and he used to only take up about half of my lap, and now it's already at the point where he's like, his head is like going over my knees, and he's not going to be able to sit on my lap anymore, or like lay down on my lap for very much longer. And I don't know, it's kind of sad, but I'm also really looking forward to the point where, you know, he's big enough where I can like play soccer with him, or he's big enough where we can like go to the park and, I don't know, just play around, and where he's able to just run around and have a blast. I'm really looking forward to that as well. But I don't know, at the same time, what am I trying to say, man? I'm trying to get my words right. I'm gonna miss him being able to just sit on my lap. I'm gonna miss him just being able to just hold him in my little arms without, you know, him being freaking 25 or 30. He's gonna be like, oh dude, he's gonna be as tall as I am someday. Like, that blows my mind, man. It blows my mind. I'm really looking forward to it, but hello friend. I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm also, you know, sad that he's not gonna stay a baby forever, if that makes sense. Alrighty, well, enough of the heartfelt conversation. I feel like I have said just about everything that I have wanted to. Let's put this last unbreaking book onto my pickaxe, or onto my sword, or onto my armor. I think we'll go pickaxe. Alright, well, yeah, enough of the heartfelt conversation, guys. Let's actually hop back into Spawn. My last episode, we talked a little bit about Spawn roads. We had a straw poll going on. And my friends, the results are in. The road design at number 6 has definitely taken the lead, has definitely won. We'll hop back into Spawn. I'll talk a little bit more about it. I'll show you guys the actual design that has won. And we will see if this is the design that's going to become the road. We'll see if, you know, maybe we can make a couple of variations to it. I've actually gotten a couple more tweets sent my way with a couple more road designs that I think I want to show you guys. So, yeah, let's hop back into Spawn and let's get this going, my friends. Let's get this going. I'll see you guys soon. Alrighty, guys, welcome back to Spawn. So this was one of the intersections that we used to lay down a couple of designs to ask you guys, yo, man, what do you guys want to see? What fancies your eyeballs? What do your eyeballs fancy? Sorry. And so I asked you guys a couple of questions. I laid down a couple of designs. We put down a straw poll. And my friends, this right here, what I'm standing on right now, is the design that won. Design number 6 took the lead with, let me see here. Dude, it has 1,576 votes. Number 2, the second place winner, was design number 2 that had the smooth stone slabs and the nether brick little dashes in it. That had freaking 724 votes. That's less than half, dude. second place had less than half the amount of votes that first place had. And then, of course, design number 3, I do believe, was number 5. I want to say that this was third place. I think this was design number 5. Yeah, because this was number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. So yeah, my friends, this one is the one that most people voted for. Of course, you know, we only had a couple designs down, and as you guys know, as any player of Minecraft knows, there are literally an infinite number of designs that we could have gone with. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a whole bunch. I did see a couple of comments saying, yo man, I don't really like any of these designs. And, you know, for those people, I should probably just say, yo man, I'm sorry, you know, we can't cover every single design. Not every single person in the world will be happy with the decisions we make. But the important thing is to know that, you know, I'm not just going to build all these roads without the cube members' consent. Because I saw a couple of the comments, I was like, yo man, who do you think you are to come on here and, you know, change all these roads thinking you own the place? It's like, yo dude, of course I'm talking to people, of course I have permission, of course people know what I'm up to. I'm not just being like, ha, fuck you guys, I'm gonna do whatever I want, screw the other cube members. No man, that's really not the case. I hope you guys understand that. You know, I do have people's consent. I will double check, I will triple check, I will quadruple check with people if I feel like there is some sense of dissatisfaction, I guess. Yeah. So of course, guys, I'm gonna double check with everybody to make sure that me doing this with the roads is okay with everybody. I would never, you know, just go behind people's backs. I would never, I don't know, I wouldn't take over the cube, I guess. I guess people are kind of worried about that, which is fair. You know, I do indeed have, or I have already done a lot of work on the cube, which is kind of another reason why I haven't really been uploading that much, is because I don't want to feel like I'm doing everything, you know, like I want to let other people do a couple projects. A lot of people have been like, yo man, you should do the gold farm, yo man, you should complete the subway, yo man, you should build a nether hub. It's like, dude, if I do all those things, which, you know, I'm more than willing to do, but if I did all of them, then nobody else would be able to do that, and that's a little unfair. But anyway, we are indeed doing the roads. I have been tasked with that, and yeah, this is what we've got, my friends. This is what we've got. So I've already taken a little bit of time. In fact, I just spent about 10 minutes laying down a little bit more of this pattern, giving you guys a little bit more of a reference to go with, because I think we're going to have one more straw pool down in the comment section below. I guess I should also reiterate that the straw pool isn't the deciding factor. You know, I'm going to take the straw pool results, as I already have, and I'm going to go with the guys, to the guys and be like, yo man, this is what people voted on my channel. What do you guys think? So keep that in mind, guys. Just because number 6 won with freaking 1,500 votes, that doesn't mean that's what we're going to do. You know, if all the cube members are like, yo man, that looks like shit, I don't want to do that, let's do something else, then of course we'll do something else. Just keep that in mind. But anyway, we're going to do one more straw pool, my friends. We're going to do one more straw pool. But before we do that, let's look over here. Oh. Look at this. I don't know about you guys, but I am indeed a fan of this road. I think this looks freaking splendid. I think it looks so much better than the gravel, and that's really what I'm going for, you know. Like, this road could probably be changed another dozen times, and as long as each change is indeed an improvement of the last, I don't feel like people really have a right to complain. And in my opinion, this is a huge improvement from this. Like, oh, it's beautiful. I just want to cry and make sweet, sweet froggy love to it. Ah. But anyway, I laid down a couple, you know, I laid down a little bit more of the design, mainly because I wanted to show you guys how the stairs would work and how the intersections would work. So I'm going to go actually all the way back up here, and I'm going to get rid of all this. We're going to get rid of all this. We're going to get rid of these slabs, and I'm going to show you guys how an intersection of this road would look. So yeah, I'll build it. I'll see you guys once I'm done. Alrighty guys, the intersection is built. I'm going to show it off, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about a couple other designs that, you know, it's pretty similar to what we've got going on, but there's slight differences. And as you guys probably know, slight differences make a big difference, if you know what I mean. Alrighty. So let's check out the freaking intersection, my friends. This is what an intersection with this road would look like. Oh, it looks so much better than the freaking gravel. I don't know about you guys. I'm slowly starting to just fall in love with this design, and I hope the other guys are as excited as I am. But with that being said, there's a couple of changes that we could make. So I was just on my Twitter. You know, I get tweeted at literally hundreds of times a day, my friends. And this one tweet kind of caught my eye. It wasn't Need a Road design. It's very, very, very similar to this. But it has, once again, slight differences that I think make it kind of stand out a little bit. That some of you guys might really like, some of you guys might be like, you know, I don't really like it. We should just stick to this one. But, you know, I figured it was worth sharing with you guys. It was worth seeing what you guys thought. So once again, there will be a straw poll down in the description with probably a lot less options than the last one. This one will probably only have 3 options that I can think of. But, yeah, so, well, I guess I should say, this is option number 1. Right now, the road I'm standing on, the road we've been talking about, is option number 1. Option number 2 is this. Let's go on over here. So right now, we have this design. This was design number 5, actually, which was, you know, 3rd place on the original straw poll. But let's change it up a little bit. So instead of having these dashes in here, let's remove all of these. Just like this. Get rid of some of these torches. Make sure this creeper doesn't come over here and blow my booty up. Hello, Mr. Creeper Man. Alrighty, get you out of the way. So now that we removed the diorite dashes, let's replace said diorite with this. Oh, what do you guys think of that? Maybe? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me know down in the straw poll, or let me know by voting in the straw poll. Of course, I will take it into consideration, but then again, I must say that, oh, you bringing me my gunpowder? Thank you. Once again, I must say that even if you guys vote, even if you guys, you know, vote for this road 2,000, 3,000 freaking times, of course, if the Cuban members disagree, then, you know, not much can be done. I'll have to think of something else to do. But anyway, let me know down in the straw poll below if you guys like this over this. So this will be design number 2. You guys ready for design number 3? You guys ready? Are you ready for this? Yeah. So design number 3 is this design. This exact design. But once again, with slight differences. So we're going to do this, my friends. We're just gonna, oh, what the heck? I can't do that. Never mind. I'm going to get rid of all this road. I'll see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, guys. I just got done getting rid of the wooden road design number 4. And I actually just finished placing down our 3rd design for this drop hole. So once again, it is literally the exact same design. Literally the exact same colors, the exact same blocks. But, you know, slight differences, of course. Slight differences. So let's check this out, my friends. This will be option number 3. 1, 2, 3. On the straw poll. Check it out. Boom! Shaka freaking laka. So as you see, like I literally said, the exact same blocks, my friends. The only difference is, instead of having stairs on the side, there are indeed half slabs. And instead of these being lower slabs, as these all are, these are upper slabs. And yeah, that's basically it, my friends. That is basically it. So once again, let me know down in the straw. Let me know what you guys like by voting down in the straw poll below. And I will let you guys, or I will let the other Cube members know what you guys voted. I will ask what their opinions are. I will ask if they are, you know, if they approve of me changing out all the roads and turning them into this, or of course, this over here. And yeah, I think that'll be it, my friends. I think that'll be it. So, thanks for enjoying this episode, my friends. I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday. My name is Kermit. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on the Cube SMP. Thank you guys for hearing my heartfelt conversation. Thank you guys for, just being amazing, man. Like, honestly, the amount of support, the amount of love, the amount of appreciation that you guys show me, it's unreal. And I don't think I'll ever fully wrap my head around it. It's just, I don't know, it blows my mind, man. It blows my mind. Alrighty, well, I wish you guys all the best. Once again, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. My name is Kermit. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.